You know, I wouldn't want an alligator because they don't have the ability. They after they fucking drown me, then they got to do that. You know, they clamp onto you and then they fucking whip their head around so that like the other 90% of your body flies off, and then they got like, you know, your right ass cheek in their mouth, and then they gulp it down. It's like the binge watching version of eating. Yeah, you want to be, if you're gonna get murdered by an animal, you want to go with one of the cats of prey. Now, am I still being recorded? You just walked away. Jesus Christ. Andrew, when did you start wearing the hat backwards when you're filming? That's a big, you look like a seasoned vet now. How far into this fucking thing am I? Because I don't have any sort of
30 minutes.
30 minutes in. Okay, we're getting, so I should do the advertising. All right, where are we? Masks, chicken intelligence. How do I tell a friend to fuck off? Honoring a psycho. This is, I'm teasing this shit. Classic rock song about Stanley Cup conspiracy. New York Times hack. Where the fuck is, what am I doing here, Andrew? Ah, here we go. Oh, Jesus, here we go. We got the reads here. We got the Rex reads here. All right, Recon, everyone. You know, whether you're working from home or working on your fitness, somebody just fell down the stairs. You all right? Is that Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike, be careful when you're walking around up there.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, that's the VIP room.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know because I know you've never been invited up there.
Use the Recon Earbuds.
Oh, shit. Look at these things. Okay, Recon. Whether you're working from your home or working on your fitness, I already like these. These are sexy, man. You want what you're listening to be what you're listening to. Not what your roommates, neighbors, significant other, children, and all of that shit are listening to. That's right. You want to be in your own world, ignoring your children and fantasizing that you're Randy Rhoads. This is the product for you. Everyone needs to get a great pair of wireless earbuds. Oh my God, these things are great. Oh my God, can I put this in here? Has it been fucking vaccinated? Inoculated? Holy shit, these are tremendous. And I was a big non-earbud person. I still like the headphones, and I think I've just been converted. Okay, but before you go dropping hundreds of dollars on a pair, you need to check out the wireless earbuds from Recon. Absolutely. Anything that's not Apple, you got to be for it, right? This is a mom and pop place. Recon earbuds started at about half price of any other premium wireless earbuds on the market, and they sound just as amazing as other top audio brands you know. This is it right here. The mom and pop place is just as good as the gourmet place. You just have to know where it is. All right? Their newest model, the Everyday E25 earbuds, I just wear them every day, are the best ones yet. With 6 hours of playtime. That means you can get on a plane in LA, fly all the way to fucking New York, and you're fine. There's going to be a stewardess. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, are those on? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. What? Hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, and more compact design that gives you a nice, noise-isolated fit. And what I love is they come in this little thing where you can fucking... I like this. We're videotaping this. Look at this. Oh, you're telling me I just get the earbuds? Wait a minute, that's not all. You also get this little fucking thing you can stick them in, so you won't lose them. It's beautiful, just the size of a tumor.
If you're lucky.
A benign tumor, one that can be operated on. Recon's wireless earbuds are so comfortable, and they are comfortable. I have one in right now, and I don't want to take it out. That's it's amazing. Amazing. Oh my God. Perfect for conference calls or binging podcasts. Recon is a game changer. You're not getting these back, by the way. These things fucking rule. Recon is a game changer when it comes to what you expect to pay for high quality earbuds. Unlike some of your other wireless options, Recon earbuds are both stylish and discreet with no dangling wires or stems to distract anyone during video calls. Is that right? Can you see me? Stop looking at this. It's pretty stylish. Oh, check them out. I have them in there. Unlike some of your other wireless options, wait, I already did that. You've heard me talk about how the company was co-founded by Ray J and celebrities like Snoop Dogg. I did his podcast. He's also a voice on F is for Family. Cardi B, Melissa Etheridge, Brandy, J.R. Smith. Did he play for the Knicks? Right? Are obsessed with Raycons. Pick up a pair and see what the hype is all about. Now's the time to get the latest and greatest from Raycon. Get 15% off your order at buyraycon.com/Burr. That's buyraycon.com/Burr for 15% off Raycon wireless earbuds. Buyraycon.com/Burr. Hey, have we panned around to show people this amazing venue that most people don't ever get to go into? Huh? There's the bar. It's the standing room only. Up here is the VIP right there with that dirty window that I don't know how many titties were pressed against. Who knows? Back in the day when fun was had. And up here's where the band. That's why they got the curtains. The amount of billionaires.
Hey Bill, best place to see a show.
Best place to see a show right here. Mike Binder says best place to see a show. All right, let me read the next one. Where the fuck is it here? I feel like I'm running for president and I don't have my notes and the whole fucking thing, the campaign just said, is this all I have? It's just what? Niva?
Niva, yeah.
Niva.
You read it.
How the fuck is that spelled N-I-V-A?
It stands for something.
Oh. Niva. The Troubadour is part of Niva, the nation. It doesn't mean national. The Nation Independent Venue Association, formed at the onset of the COVID-19 shutdown. The National Independent Venue Association. Now it's national. It said nation first. Now it has nearly 2,000 members in all 50 states and Washington, D.C. These are fully independent concert venues and show promoters. I love these people. I like these people. These businesses were the first to close and will be the last to reopen. They are at real risk of closing permanently if Congress... What the fuck? Somebody just said something in my ear. Foie gras? Did I say foie gras?
Should.
I gotta put this away, sorry. They're at real risk of closing permanently if Congress does not take quick and specific action to address the unique circumstances of this still shuttered component of the economy. Yeah, I would say that this is pretty, what do they say, if you're vital, this is gonna be vital for when people come back.
Essential.
Essential, sorry. Here's how you can help. The Troubadour and all the important independent venues within Niva, please go to www.saveourstages.com and click on Take Action to write your representative and express your support for Niva. Hashtag Save Our Stages. Niva website is www.saveourstages.com. All right, is it time for the reads? Is it time for the reads? It's time for advice with your host, Billy Burr. And I'm ripping off this melody from somebody else. All right. Like that? That was fucking a cappella. I think I went the wrong way and I mixed all of these up. This is like literally me why I was never on the debating team. Andrew, I literally fucked all of these up. I don't have them in the right order. We'll talk about something else, shall we?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Somebody's writing in from Montenegro, who I was like, I know where that is. And I believe there's an F1 race there. And then I looked where it was on the map and I was wrong. Montenegro, believe it or not, is right on the Mediterranean Sea. And I'll tell you right now, out of all the seas out there, the Mediterranean Sea is the greatest place I've ever been to in my life. And I bet the beaches of Montenegro are to die for, especially if you don't wear a mask. Thank you, everybody. That was a COVID joke. Jesus Christ. All right, he's back. This is what it's like running for president right here. You run it, I'll say it. I'll fucking say it. All right, hello from Montenegro, which we now know it's due east of Italy, where that nipple hangs out, not the boot, not the high heel. It's south of Bosnia, Serbia, Croatia, and just north of Macedonia, Kosovo, Bulgaria. I would love to go over there, man. One of the best cigars, the two best cigars I ever smoked was right on the Mediterranean Sea with Joe Bartnick and Club Soda Kenny. Sat right there. We were in Tel Aviv. I smoked a Partagas Series D. And the first day, a Cohiba Robusto, and they were fucking real. And I don't need to look at the bands. I don't need to do any of that shit. You know the second you light a Cuban. If you light a Cuban cigar and it's real, everybody says the same thing. After one puff, you just go, oh my God. That's it. Oh my God. And if your friend's lighting it and he says it first, you get chills like, holy fuck. These are real, right? These are real. And then you're like, oh fuck, did I get the fake one? All right, hello from Montenegro. Don't you think they should change the name of that country? All right. Hello, Bill Burr. My name is, oh Jesus, Alexander, Alexander, and I am from Montenegro. Oh my God, that reminds me of my daughter. I am Buana from Montanui. I always read that book, that movie with The Rock. I like your comedy a lot, especially your podcast. You are funny as fuck, but your lovely lady is funnier than you. Oh, come on! I would never disagree with that. She's hilarious. I am also bold bud. At least I'm not a fucking ginger. What is a bold bud?
Also bald butt.
Also bald butt. Oh. How did you figure that out? He wrote bold butt. I'm also bald butt. At least I'm not a fucking ginger. Ah, the hatred continues. I hope that you will come soon in this part of the world. I could say much more, but my English is limited. Kind regards. I gotta tell you something, man. If everybody breaks balls the way this guy does, that would be one of the most fun shows I've ever had. I'll tell you what's really underrated is the amount of great shit talkers out there. You know, I've stated the obvious, like when I've gone on the road, that like people in Ireland and Scotland are fucking hilarious. People in Australia are fucking hilarious. But then underrated, right? Underrated. India, some of the biggest ball breakers I ever met in my life. Fucking hilarious people. Then a lot of the other places, there's like a language barrier. So I'm sure that breaking my... Well, there was in India too, but there's so many telemarketers over there. We were able to communicate. It still kills me that I did a show, and that was my opening fucking joke, and I forgot to do it. I was so freaked out because I had to go to their embassy to get a piece of paper. I had to send my passport. Once again, I know I've told this story before. Before I went to India, I had to send my passport to San Francisco to the India's, I don't know what a consulate, fucking embassy, I don't know what. Had to get work papers, and then when I went to India, I needed to get a paper that said it was okay, that I could leave. And the whole time I was like, I don't like the fucking sound of that. You know, and the promoter's like, oh yeah, don't worry about it, it'll be fucking fine. Yeah, it'll be fine because you fucking live here. So I ended up going there, and it sucked because I was only going to be there for like 36 hours, and I spent like 4 stressful hours in their government building trying to get this fucking piece of paper that said I was going to leave. And the promoter's like, don't worry, I'll go in there with you. And then I fucking go in, and they're like, you can't come in. And then I'm in there, I'm chilling with this chick from Afghanistan, and she's like, I don't think I'm getting out of here. And I'm like, I don't think I'm getting out of here either. And then I found out one of those, some beautiful raven-haired chick who plays the piano. One of those Nora Jones type chicks, but not her. One of those chicks. She, no, one of those, she won a Grammy. She had an album, she just won Grammy, she was beautiful, had dark hair, played the piano.
Nora Jones?
I don't know what the fucking name was. All I know was they told me, the promoter told me before I went in there, was like, yeah, she was here a month ago and they didn't let her out. And I'm like, they didn't let her out? They didn't let my fucking orange ass out of this fucking country? So anyways, long story short, I ended up getting a piece of paper. The whole time I was doing my show, in the back of my head, it's like, am I still going to be here tomorrow? What's that going to look like? You know? I love a cheeseburger, and I am in the wrong goddamn country. I'm seeing stray cows. I'm trying to fucking, you know, think of how I'm going to survive over here. And my opening joke was going to be, hey, what's up, everybody? Nice to be here in Mumbai. You know? I can't remember the joke. It was something like, and I know I've already talked to most of you on the phone. By the way, I know your name isn't Scott. That was going to be the opening joke, and I forgot to fucking do it because I was so freaked out. And I ended up going to the airport right after the show and had a red-eye flight. And I got there, and the gatekeeper guy was breaking my balls, but there was nobody in the airport. And I actually got mad at him, and in my head, I was like, you just fucked yourself. But, oh yeah, I told this story before, but I was never able to do the thing. They got this